I just want everybody to understand exactly what this amendment would do and what kind of threats we're talking about. So the code section that it references says, any person who orally makes a threat to kill or do bodily injury to any employee of an elementary, middle, or secondary school on a school bus, on school property, or at a school-sponsored activity. That may not be as informative as you'd like, but the good news is the courts have had multiple opportunities to define what a threat is in the criminal context in multiple code sections. It is not just about cussing, it's not just about fussing, it's not just about making noise or getting up in someone's face. So it's going to be very hard to muddle through this. I'll do the best I can. There was a case that said, you know what, you little F-word punk, you're a F-word punk, A-word, B-word, mother, F-word. Okay. Now, there was multiple versions of words like that. You know what the court said? It said, as a matter of law, that is not a threat, because no ordinary, reasonable recipient who is familiar with the context of the message would interpret it as a threat. That's not a threat. All right, so what is a threat? The court has said, threat in the criminal context is where the communication, again, taken in its particular context, must reasonably cause the receiver to believe that the speaker will act according to his expression of intent. In other words, is the threatener going to do what he says he's going to do? Now, that's the kind of threat that this amendment would remove. That's the kind of threat that the gentleman's amendment would say would not have to be reported to law enforcement. Now, we talk a good talk in this place about looking out for teachers, school bus drivers, cafeteria workers. But when it comes to someone making a credible threat directly to them to do violence or death, and it meets the court standard, if this amendment passes, we're saying this is part of your job description. Suck it up. Happens again, suck it up. We do not have to tell law enforcement about that. We never should have passed this law. This is a chance to repeal it. We should reject the gentleman's amendment. Thank you.